I blame Flip, who's not here today, but he started out by asking a bunch of questions this spring, and then some of the others of you started asking questions. And so we did this series called What in the World is All This Stuff in the Bible? Angels and Demons and Apocalypse, and like what is the Bible itself? And then we moved from stuff to people. And so during the summer, we did a whole series on the people in the Bible, Adam and Eve, and Job, and Esther, and David, and David, and David, and David, and David. We're finally done with David, amen? And hopefully through all of that, we learned a little bit about, and maybe we learned a little bit about God's love in our life, and maybe we were able to inch a little bit closer to having some peace and joy and love that can come from us. So we've done what, we've done who. This week we're going to start with where. There's a lot of, usually when you're a liturgist and you come up here and Hansen will give you a passage with a lot of really hard words to it, and you say, oh, that's really hard. And always the advice is just say them because no one else knows how to pronounce them any better than you do. And we're going to look at some of those. For the first 4 weeks here in November, we're going to look at some of those long, weird books in the New Testament that have the slightly weird names that we read these books. And Paul wrote most of those. We're going to see about the places. How did God affect those places? What was the geography? What was the archaeology that we know that we can learn something and carry that to us? As we speak, Diana and Al, who usually sit back there and they usually come in a few minutes late, so you never see them walking in. But right now they are in Rome taking selfies. They posted them this week, taking selfies. Maybe you've been to Rome. How many people have been to Jerusalem? It's a hand back there. All right, one. So once we get to Advent, we'll do all these little towns that Jesus was at, and pointing himself toward Bethlehem. Some of these, like Thessaloniki, I can't even find on a map. Colossae, I can still barely even spell. But we're going to try to take all that and learn something about where these people came from, what their lives were like, and have that shine forward to our life here in Little Old Meadow. Sound good? To take that step, we're going to start with a song that will be new for some of you.